Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are keeping well. Children, in my last video, I explained you about the kinds of sentences according to function. Now, in today's class, we discuss about the kinds of sentences according to structure. According to structure, sentences can be classified into three kinds: simple sentences, compound sentences, and complex sentences. Now we discuss about each one of them in detail. First, we talk about the simple sentences. What is a simple sentence? A simple sentence has only one independent clause. I hope you all remember what is an independent clause. It has a subject and a verb combination, and it conveys complete sense. It means that it expresses a complete idea, a complete thought. This can be seen in the given example. We see the first example. I am happy. So what do you see in it? In this sentence, we can see it is an independent clause. It has got subject-verb combination in it. I is the subject and am is the verb. So we can see a subject-verb combination in it and a complete information we are getting from this sentence. What is that information? Information about me that I am happy. Now see the second example. She is learning to swim. She is learning to swim. In this also we can see the subject, she, verb is learning, and a complete information about her. What is that information? The information is that she is learning to swim. Now in the third example, father bought a new car. We can see a single subject, that is father, a single word, bought, and an information about father. What is that information? That father bought a new car. So we can see one independent clause, subject verb combination, and a complete information in the third example. So we can say it is a simple sentence. Now we move on to the second type of sentences, compound sentences. What is a compound sentence? A compound sentence has two or more independent clauses. Now in the simple sentence we have seen only one independent clause, and in the compound sentence we have two or more independent clauses. The independent clauses are joined by a coordinating conjunctions. What are coordinating conjunctions? The coordinating conjunctions are for, and, not, but, yet, or so, which are formally known as fanboys. They are known by the acronym fanboys. Fanboys means F for, A for and for not, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. So you have to remember these coordinating conjunctions. By this acronym you can easily remember it. So a compound sentence has also got the independent clauses in it, but the number can be two or more, which you cannot see in the simple sentence. In simple sentence we have only one independent clause, but in compound sentences we have two or more independent clauses which are joined by the coordinating conjunctions. See the example in this also. I like tea. I like tea, but she likes coffee. So we can see this is the first independent clause, she likes coffee is the second one, and the coordinating conjunction is but. So we can see two clauses in this sentence, I like tea, she likes coffee, and both the independent clauses are joined by but. In the same way we can see the second example, she was tired. one independent clause. She went off to sleep. This is the second independent clause, and both these independent clauses are joined by so. This is the conjunction. So in this sentence also we can see two independent clauses. She was tired, one independent clause. So she went off to sleep. She went off to sleep is the other independent clause and joined by so. So it is a compound sentence. Look at the third example. She went to the station. One independent clause. Bought tickets for the trip. Second independent clause. Joined by the conjunction and. So it is a compound sentence as it has got two independent clauses and a coordinating conjunctions in it. Now we move on to the third kind of sentence, which is the complex sentences. What is a complex sentence? A complex sentence has an independent clause and one or more dependent clauses, and these two clauses are joined by a subordinating conjunctions. What are the subordinating conjunctions? The subordinating conjunctions are because, that, when, until, though, although, or while. These are the subordinating conjunctions. So now I think we have got the difference between all the three. What is the difference? Let's recall from the beginning. A simple sentence has got only one independent clause. A compound sentence has got two or more independent clauses and joined by coordinating conjunctions, whereas in a complex sentence we have one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses, and these dependent clauses are joined by the subordinating conjunctions because, that, when, until, though, although, or while. See the examples of complex sentences. The first one is, she went out for a walk although it was raining. She went out for a walk is the independent clause, although it was raining is the dependent clause. And you can see both the clauses are joined by the subordinating conjunction although. Now we move on to the next example. Mary left early because she had to catch a flight early in the morning. Mary left early is the independent clause. Because she had to catch a flight early in the morning is the dependent clause. And here also both the clauses are joined by the subordinating conjunction because. The third one, the train had left before I reached the station. The train had left is the independent clause. Before I reach the station is the dependent clause. So here also both the clauses are joined by the subordinating conjunction before. Now we can do the given exercise in which you have to identify the types of sentences as simple, compound, or complex. The first one, the baby cried for food. You can see in this sentence, you can see only one independent clause. So it is a simple sentence. Now we can see the second one, being tired, he went to bed. Here also we can see only one independent clause. So it is a simple sentence. Now we see the third one, if you study well, you will pass. In this sentence you can see one independent clause and the other one is the dependent clause. So it is a complex sentence. complex. Now we see the fourth one. The teacher entered the class. One single independent clause, so it is a simple sentence. See the fifth one. I saw a girl who had blue eyes. It is a complex sentence as it has got one independent clause and a dependent clause. Once again I repeat, I saw a girl who had blue eyes is a complex sentence as it has got one independent and one dependent clause. So it is a complex one. Now we move on to the sixth one. The earth moves around the sun. So it is, in this sentence you can see only one independent clause, so it is a simple sentence. Now the seventh one. He works hard, so he will succeed. So we can see two independent clause in it. So it is a compound sentence. Compound. The eighth one. The food was hot, so I could not eat. In this sentence also we can see two independent clause joining by a coordinating conjunction, so it is a compound sentence. The ninth one. When I was young, we had a lot of pets. In this sentence you can see the first part is the dependent clause and the second part is the independent clause, so it is a complex sentence. Now the 10th one. While Tom reads novel, Jack reads comics. In this also we can see one dependent clause and one independent clause, so it is a complex sentence. 11th one. As it rained heavily, the school was closed. In this also we can see one dependent and one independent clause, so it is also a complex sentence. Now the 12th one. It rained heavily, so the school were closed. In this sentence we can see two independent clauses. It rained heavily, independent. The school were closed, independent, joined by the coordinating conjunction so it is a compound sentence. Now the 13th one. Everyone enjoyed the film, however I did not. One independent clause, the other one is a dependent, so it is a complex. It is a complex sentence. 14th one. Although it rained a lot, they enjoyed themselves. So in this sentence you can see one dependent clause and one independent clause, so it is a complex sentence. Now we move on to the 15th one. Jigyasa is a teacher and her brother is an engineer. So in this you can see two independent clause, so it is a compound sentence. 16th one. The cat jumped onto the couch and slept on a cushion. Two independent clause, so it is a compound sentence. 17th one. My friend has invited me to a party, but I don't want to go to it. Since you can see two independent clause in this, so it is also a compound sentence. 18th one, Rajni likes reading novels, but Priyansh loves reading comics. Two independent clause, so it is a compound sentence. 19th one, although my friend invited me to the party, I do not want to go. One dependent clause, the first one is the dependent clause and the second one is the independent clause. So it is a complex sentence. Now the 20th one, she likes to sleep in, but she can get up early if she has work. It is a complex sentence as it has got one dependent and one independent clause in it. Now the last one is, although I like to go camping, I haven't had the time to go anywhere lately. In this sentence also we can see one dependent clause and one independent clause, so it is a complex sentence. So with this we have completed a chapter, we have completed this exercise and completed lesson 1. So do this exercise. If you have the old book with you better, so no problem, you can mark the answer in that, and those who don't have, they can write it down, this exercise, in the copy. So with this I wind up today's class. Thank you. Have a nice day.